啲訂閱我哋嘅頻道，唔好錯過最新嘅娛樂專訪啊！
逢星期三上架嘅 Shall We Talk 今集請嚟樂基兒做主角。自從同黎明離婚之後，呢位前天王嫂感情生活仍然多姿多彩。3年前同結婚5年嘅食品大亨Ian離婚，一樣吸引不少狂蜂浪蝶。不過好多時見到樂基兒嘅報導，總要強調佢嘅歲數。好在呢位入行25年嘅名模，從來唔介意暴露年齡。
就算我介意，我都 I can't, you know, 因為 it's on Google, you know, I have to. And 其實我覺得又冇乜所謂嘅，咁 you know I live 一個 very full life， 同埋 I feel that 我自己都做咗 accomplishment a lot of stuff 喺我個 life， 咁 it's nice to bring， 即係我都好中意而家做姐姐定係媽媽定係 grandmother or auntie 嘅 role，and just hopefully 可以 give some guidance if 啲年輕嘅人需要咯。27歲嗰陣時一定係覺得自己係最大個咯，但而家諗翻，即係差唔多20年，仲有2年會係20年咁。Wow, so young, you know， 就唔使擔心，即係當你越大個咧，你會覺得你又越細個翻嘅。It's so weird, you know。當你即係去到40幾歲，你會突然間覺得自己係細個翻咯。Maybe midlife crisis。
過咗嚟咧？
嚇？應該過咗噶啦喎。I'm not。Maybe I think so，唔知咧，即係睇下做啲咩方便咯。即係而家就冇以前個膽咁大咯。即係你叫我去過山車，我都唔夠膽。即係有啲咩可能會太受傷，因為個 body 係自己嘅，同埋即係年紀大咗咧，你受傷咧，即係我之前整親條頸，以前會好快好返，而家都差唔多4-5個月，都仲係有少少問題嘅，所以個 body is very important， 所以我都唔夠膽 push it too hard， you know， 包括做運動所有嘢都係做到 moderation， 但唔係話一定要 keep 到一個磅數啊，定係點樣先係 perfect，because you shouldn't stress out and you know everyone's beautiful and it's about the inside and how you feel。 總之你自己覺得你係滿意嘅就夠噶啦，唔使理人哋點諗。我覺得。I think I just overused it， 可能 I overuse it， 可能年紀大同埋just 紮住少少神經線咯，條頸會有陣時瞓得唔好，之前膊頭同膝頭哥同埋隻腳趾都有問題啊，所以其實成身都有 breaking down。Old lady， 以前我中意行山 when I was younger， 咁而家年紀大啲嘅膝頭哥冇咁好，咁即係以前我會做好多 surfing， 但我之前又整傷咗個膊頭，咁變咗即係。你要去轉做啲唔同嘅 exercise， or 你要聽到你自己個身體係需要一個好 maybe just you know even if you're not exercising， just 一個 walk or like some facial and massage is also good for 你個blood circulation 咯。咁會個 face 會唔同咯，因為我哋個 body 同埋我哋個 mind， 我哋係不停去 evolving and changing。I think right now, like 我知道而家 there's a lot of different trends and everyone can do what they want, but I'm not ready for 即係 facelift and stuff yet. You know, like 你話唔做 ，I say I'm not ready. Maybe when I'm 60 years old, I don't know。即係我會覺得而家即係個 technology 同埋好多唔同嘅 machine 都係好好嘅，咁變咗。即係而家啲人，佢哋話而家啲人係40幾歲嗰啲係其實係嗰個係最好嘅，因為啲machine 啊同埋啲 skincare product 所有嘢係先進好多 compared to 以前。咁 I believe that 可能 maybe 20年後 I just have to take a pill and then 我要去快20歲。其實我27歲，我覺得我27歲嗰陣時覺得自己最老嘅，好怪而家諗法。我記得有一條27歲 because 27歲嗰陣時 you know as 一個 model， 同埋我係 from 外國嘅，我哋個 westernized 嘅諗法就係你一定係14歲，或者我都係14歲入行，咁通常你27歲咁係你個 prime 㗎啦 ，it's done。But who knows， 即係而家 is still here and 好 appreciative，you know that I can still 今日同你做訪問 and 見到大家咯，可以。我會覺得因為自己即係做model, I'm not saying like the model career, but 我有好多 opportunity 同埋經驗可以 travel 咗去好多唔同嘅地方，即係非洲又去過 London、Greece， 你講 哇有啲即係我自己都唔識得 name 嘅地方，邊度去過？咁 one of the things I really like is to look at people and ask them questions. Well, what do you do and what's your life like? 咁你會見到好多唔同。and actually success doesn't just come from making money. It also comes from 你個 passion and what you're building on. And I think life is also being successful is when you're rich in being content, not happy. 即係我唔會覺得有人可以日日開心嘅。We can only be happier, but we can also be, content with what we have. 覺得其實 time 咧就冇失去嘅。咁我覺得我都好 grateful that I was able to， 即係嗰陣時我初嚟香港係諗住試3個月一個 summer。咁我好開心，即係好 grateful 香港可以俾我留到咁耐，到而家都仲可以有機會翻嚟。我有好多嘅 eye opener 啦，即係我有好多經驗可以去過好多唔同嘅地方，好多比較特別嘅 modeling jobs， 即係就算例如啦去日本啦，日本 was one of the big ones， 跟住扮到自己好似一個 panda， 同埋着住長衫，即係又要學跳舞排舞，咁呢個一個 experience 嚟嘅睇翻。咁當然又識得同埋同過好多唔同嘅好 talented 嘅人合作啦，同埋travel 過某啲地方，即係一次我去南非拍鑽石嘅 TV commercial， 咁我7月份飛去，我係着緊短裙拖鞋 Havaiana 同埋吊帶衫，跟住落機原來係嗰度冬天，係凍到咧係一落機個係着晒大褸噶啦，就係似落雪。你睇住即係而家我會好多嘢去邊度，包括出去食飯，自己都睇一睇個 menu 先，因為時間係好 precious 嘅。咁如果It doesn't fit， 咁 maybe I don't need to go。咁香港其實都係，雖然我唔喺呢度出世，我喺呢度澳門出世咯。其實都係一個 home，my heart is there。因為我其實好細個9個月已經去咗美國噶啦，咁其實冇咯。But it's your birthplace， 咁你翻到嚟，it's nice， 我有去行下 and stuff， 咁 definitely it's changed a lot。But good food and a lot of amazing hotels here， 同埋 it's fun。It's like 一個大人嘅 Disneyland in the city， 你可以行街，你中意 facial 睇 show，so it's quite nice。I like it，I enjoy。
自從回復單身之後，身兼父職嘅 Gaile 為揾奶粉錢，除咗繼續發展演藝事業，仲當上靜修瑜伽導師。咁多飯數仍然越戰越勇。而家定居喺巴黎嘅佢仲話，自己嘅飲食習慣已經大大改變。
我個 diet 都變咗好多，係冇 gluten 啦，少啲糖啦，同埋我第一餐係12點啦，跟住第二餐係同仔仔接完放學一齊食，就係5點半咯。除咗間唔中可能星期5出去同朋友食飯，咁就唔同咯。咁所以跟住呢個 formula， 因為我其實朝頭早起身，我係8點至12點我都係做運動嘅，通常跟住浸埋冰池啊，焗埋 sauna， 所以 then I have 我個 first meal。咁你食嘅嘢會變咗，同埋你兩個餐即係12點同5點食係咁接近咧，其實你唔會覺得肚餓啦，你一慣咗，因為你會好飽。咁 I think eating made a difference。我就自己因為發覺我做咗 allergy test， 咁其實 gluten is not good for me。咁當然 nothing will happen to me，but 我盡量都避免gluten 咯。咁我自己本身都好中意食肉、食菜、食魚同埋水果，咁食得好 clean， 其實我覺得身體係好好多咯。如果你喺巴厘度住，咁太陽 is always 360日 you get most of it， 咁變咗一定要去 protect 自己個皮膚，同埋我會做好多唔同嘅 facial 啦，同埋搽好多唔同嘅 different creams for anti-aging and同埋我會即係食嘢都會揀唔同咯，即係 celery juice is good for skin too。我當然知道香港咧個讀書係 it is 最好嘅，因為佢哋係嗰個 structure 係多啲嘅。咁如果你係中意做 athletic 嘅，同埋你個人係可能你諗嘢係比較 modernize， 即係而家你知道 everything is social media，everything is becoming AI and everything is more technology。咁睇下你想方向係邊樣咯？第一，我仔仔細個啦，同埋我仔仔嘅性格，我知道佢係適合啱。我希望佢都可以做 rocket scientist，but it's a wish， 即係 but 我唔會太 push 咯。同埋佢有一個 age， 我係想佢去咩都去試下，咁去 understand 佢自己邊樣佢有多啲 interest，and 咧我哋會繼續 push 落去咯。咁所以佢嘢都係 sports 為主咯，即係 athletic。佢有玩 jiu-jitsu 啦、taekwondo 啦、tennis 啦、basketball 啦、soccer 啦、paddle 啦、swim 同埋 surfing 啦、騎馬啦、學中文啦，要同埋有啲 computer coding 啦，同埋又有 Lego class 啦，所以 he's very busy. You know, just a little bit more relaxed and flexible 同埋 open mind 咯。即係我覺得 the world definitely 由我細個陣時同而家係已經變咗好多，同埋我諗我細個到而家中間其實仲有幾個 generation 咩 Gen Z、Gen Y、Millennial，like 即係好多唔同嘅咁。You know, the world is changing, you know. 咁最緊要 I think has to be find the interest. I'm about 一個人揾到佢自己中意嗰個 interest, 個 passion, and pushing them and helping and being supportive. Whether you want to be a yoga teacher, you want to be a photographer, you want to be a lawyer, it's up to you. But 我會俾佢個 choice 佢自己揀咯，我冇 set 死咯。咁如果 anytime he feels， 如果佢一日同我講媽咪 I want to become a lawyer， OK fine。Then we go to London, you know， 咁你就要讀書更加好啲，同埋即係睇下讀翻咯。Not happy， 即係我唔會覺得有人可以開心嘅。We can only be happier, but we can also be, you know, content with what we have, and you have to know what you want. So I want to ask him， 咁我都會問仔仔 ，What do you want to be？ 佢同我講，Mommy, right now I don't know. I said that's the best answer because it's honest. At least you're not telling me something that。You know, like you too. It's like I want to like fly in the moon or else, you know. So I think it comes about a lot of conversation, honesty 嘅，因為我會覺得 as 一個媽咪 ，I'm here to guide them and teach them and 睇佢自己去 grow 咯。You know, I will always be watching and 其實我係個 Dragon Mom like team 嘅 ，but I have a little bit of flexibility and open mind。咁我會變咗 ，it's very important to understand。It's a two-way， 即係 what they want as well and what they're looking for。咁我會 grow 佢 into hopefully 佢大個就係最緊要佢個mental mind 啦，即係因為 mental mind building is so important。特別而家 you know we know there's the world 變咗啦 with social media and stuff is great，but sometimes it's so fast，and 我哋係 absorb 唔到咁多嘢嘅。同埋 for 我個 generation at least 我已經知道自己中意乜嘢 or what I look at，but for the young generation it's so fast。咁It's very important. I want him to grow up that in a mindset that 唔會覺得我有啲咩佢係缺少咗，我有啲咩佢需要多啲。其實 it's what he wants. It's not what society or what 即係 you shouldn't be under 一個 society 嘅 group 咯。I like Bali because it offers a lot of wellness， 好唔同嘅 wellness。同埋大家知道我係好 athletic 啦，咁我又自己做好多 yoga、Pilates， 同埋我日日都要焗 sauna 同埋浸冰池，盡量 you know because it's good for inflammation 同埋唔同嘅嘢。咁我又好中意做 massage 啦，有好多嘢。咁 Bali 就會覺得比較方便，即係香港唔係冇都有 but 就冇咁方便咯。即係可能啲 facility 你要預早 book because you know Hong Kong is very popular and everything 你要好早去 book。But sometimes 我會好 last minute，oh I want to do this， you know so。個 lifestyle is different，but 食嘢我又中意香港咯，咁所以我最開心就係可以兩邊走咯。咁當然人係會有 ups and down，and you go through hardship，you go through different stages in life。不過係 in general I try to be positive and you know what 即係 if it's something bad happen，what can you do？ You know like I've think 經歷過咁多唔同嘅嘢。I finally able to 可以 master 到做一個咁樣嘅心態咯。當然真係唔係話 every day is like happy，but when I'm not happy， 我而家都 try not to share with people，and I just go like get a massage or do a facial and go some yoga， 浸喺個冰池浸3分鐘。You realize 你會帶翻你去 the simple things that you know why you're unhappy and 你點樣 how can you change and it's also okay to be unhappy. We're not supposed to always be perfect. It's okay to be vulnerable and to share your feelings and doesn't make you weak. Phases, I think just sometimes, I think relationship, obviously, 有陣時 it doesn't work out, whether it's 拍拖又好 friendship or family, I also sometimes argue with my family, but we're always going to be okay. But I think relationship with people and in generally, I believe 我覺得我自己一個 entity 我係 OK 嘅，即係唔係話特別開，即係點樣去 happy， but 唔係唔開心 ，but we get a connection with people and sometimes, things you just don't become unhappy for a little while.I mean, it's different， 即係你細個你諗嘢會同大個好唔同，20幾歲同40幾歲諗嘢係會兩件事咯，即係你經歷會多啲，同埋people always say 即係有陣時 you have to hit rock bottom 幾次or go through that very unhappy and if you can pull yourself up， 咁 every time it just makes you a little bit stronger， 同埋諗嘢會。你會諗 well life has to go on right 咁你人生都要繼續㗎咁自己開唔開心都係 but I know it's easier said than done sometimes 即係有陣時感情relationships doesn't work out and I sit there I wonder like is it me is it something or maybe was it something else I could have done and stuff and for a little while but I'm very strong.And I usually pull back out. Life has to go on, and also 我個 focus is not just relationship. I love doing what I do. 因為我每一年我都會搞 yoga retreat 啦，我又會而家開緊 yoga and Pilates studio。咁同埋我個 main focus 都係仔仔。我個 dream 就係想睇到我仔仔18、20幾歲，when佢自己 go in his own life to grow up into 一個 happy, well-rounded 嘅。Healthy mindset 嘅 human being. So that's my goal. 其實Hunter 嘅 daddy 都好 helpful. 咁he's always there to we co-parent. 咁變咗 single mom, yes, they say it might be tough, but sometimes it's also very easy because 你一間屋入邊 you make all the rules. 你唔使同人兩個去 agree. So if I look at positive mindset, I'm like, I don't have to. Like if I say he's 如果話佢要咁樣做He would do that. Who's going to tell me no? It's my house. So 我會覺得有陣時of course I'm very respectful and with Hunter 嘅 daddy 我都會即係 if it's 一個大嘅 decision I will also hey how do you feel about this but in general at least 屋企細節嘅嘢 in the daily life it's just like oh I'm my own queen in my own castle. It's great.
咁你對婚姻仲有冇
I don't think so. I think I believe in love. I believe in companionship and relationship, but I think I'm too old for marriage. I think marriage is a no. I love my son. I think children is a no too. Like I think I've done it 同埋仔仔都開始大個啦，咁我都要好 realistically， 其實我都唔係細個。咁Yeah, that's not 即係我唔會係諗嗰樣嘢咯。咁即係 who knows what happens later on， 即係大家唔會知㗎嘛。But in my mindset， 如果你問我 if I'm looking for that, no. But I've also learned to accept that sometimes 唔係 everybody gets to be with somebody, 咁當然我有好多朋友 they're happily married and they're still together and I admire them and I look at them and it's beautiful. But not everybody has that, so for me, maybe it's not in my stars, or I don't know 即係點樣講 but 即係我就冇去諗呢個 focus 咯，唔會係我而家咁大個人嘅 focus 咯，而家 focus 都係睇仔仔大同埋自己做自己中意嗰啲 business 同埋 project， 咁而家冇啊嘛，即係都要有㗎。I would just say 我會比較揀擇咯，即係 if it's not magic, I'm not going to be in it. Yeah. 可能會同仔仔講咯，即係可能將來嘅仔仔咯，即係可能如果有人佢睇翻呢個 interview 咁 I mean I should be still here, but 即係 just how much I love you and I'm so proud of you and I will always be here for you.咁我都記得第一次即係冇諗到第一次 but when I gave birth to you 咁of course it was the most memorable moment in my life because 其實因為我好緊張嘅嗰陣時，我個即係嗰個 water break， 咁個 story 就係初我好想有 natural birth， 我直情諗到會係 water birth 添啊！如果你聽到，即係直情喺個水度。咁當然我受唔到痛啦，咁同埋 the water keep breaking，so I was very worried about you。咁我變咗我做咗個 last minute C-section。咁其實嗰陣時都好緊張，因為 it's not everything I planned，but when the first thing when you came out and I got to hold you, that was like the biggest joy in my life. 咁當然 in life not everything's gonna go plan, but everything will work out and I love you so much. And I hope when you see this message, you always remember me, your mommy. 我就是我係樂基兒。